Hi, today I'm going to be talking about the reasons why I decided to go vegan. So for me, veganism isn't just a dietary choice, it's also a lifestyle choice and a conscious decision to be completely cruelty-free and completely humane to animals. And I think that's sort of a mentality that everyone should have. Albert Einstein famously said that to truly improve yourself as a person, the first thing you should do is to not be cruel to animals. And I completely agree with that. So my reasonings personally for going vegan, there were many. I was interested in a vegan diet probably ever since I was 16 and I first started encountering vegans in my life, and I was really interested in how they chose to live their life, and I thought it was really admirable. But I never really took it on for myself until last summer. Leading up to that point, I had struggled with anxieties with food and struggled with an eating disorder. And even after my symptoms of my eating disorder waned, my anxieties regarding eating it as it like an action were still very prevalent and present. And I decided that a good way to rectify that would be to change my diet and change my lifestyle and basically improve how I viewed food. And for me, that made the most sense in adopting a vegan lifestyle. And since then, my anxieties regarding eating have significantly waned, in large part because it's a restrictive diet, and that is a familiar element of my life that makes me feel comfortable. But to a larger extent, I feel like I'm just generally doing good. I'm doing good for my health because I am eating better foods for myself. But more than that, I'm doing good for the world around me. Vegans generally consume less polluting food because most pollutants from the food industry come from animal raising and livestock. So I know that the companies and the foods that I purchase and support do not cause as much ecological damage or environmental damage as the cattle industry does, or the chicken industry does, or the dairy industry does. Additionally, I feel a sense of, I guess I would say, responsibility for animals. I'm a very empathetic person and I've always had empathy for animals, and I feel as though I am doing a step in the right direction by being a voice for animals who do not have the voice to share themselves, for being that voice to say that they're not ours to consume and eat and wear, but rather there to be our companions on this planet. And ideally, I would like to see, if not the entire world, go meat free, a more heightened respect for animals. I think that's something that really needs to happen, and I think for us to respect ourselves, we have to respect who we share this planet with. So for me, veganism was sort of a way to connect myself to the world around me and see a bigger picture. My anxieties with food kind of all turned right back around to a self-criticism and to a self-hatred. And when I changed my lifestyle and I went vegan, not only did the restrictive diet help my anxieties regarding eating wane, but through my research of the lifestyle, it helped me realize that I am not as significant as I thought I was, and there is so much more to this world than just me. And by realizing that and by leading my life accordingly, it was very comforting and it was very reassuring that I do not have to feel so flawed and so worthy of criticism, because I'm small and my impact isn't that big. But I can choose to have my impact be self-defeating and self-hating, or I can choose to have my impact on the world be positive and be beneficial, even if it's just a teeny tiny step in the right direction. So yeah, those are my reasons for being vegan and why I love the vegan lifestyle. Thank you.